Is this live or what? Okay, it's working. Good morning, everybody. Let's do the thing. Good morning, chat. Alright, One Piece time. Sweet, sweet, merciful One Piece. Let's do this. Last time out, we had a whole bunch of crazy shit happen. Our good friend Rox got DOMI reversied. We had Roger and Garp and Big Mom and Whitebeard and even Kaido, all using the equivalent of their strongest attack at the beginning. It's good to see. It's good to see. Now, just checking everything is working. Everything is working. Alright. Chapter 1164. I'm going to record this. Davy's blood. We got Perona chasing after Perona chasing a rabbit with a pocket watch. A rabbit with a pocket watch. That is an obvious allusion for those that are not across it to Alice in Wonderland, to the rabbit running around going, I'm late, I'm oh so late, etc., etc. We got Mihawk in the background looking rather... Oh, wait. No, okay, my bad. I thought it was Mihawk in the background. It's Perona thinking this rabbit looks like Mihawk. I love it. I want some of that. And running around with her crazy ghost things. Rabbit is desperate to get away. Time for God Valley, yeah? Alright. Okay. So last we left off, Rox got hit with DOMI REVERSI. Rox! Our attacks didn't even phase that spider thing? Okay, so for anyone who was going, this is some bullshit, they all know this is AIM, la 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 la, how come Rox couldn't tell it was AIM? Why didn't AIM DOMI REVERSI Rox in the flower capital or whatever? Not flower capital, in the room of flowers. Guys, like, they think it's Saturn. They still think it's Saturn. Or at least, they think it's a Roger thinks it's fucking Saturn. Now they're all looking around like, what in the world? How obstinate. Wheeze. Oh, wow, from Rox. You shouldn't scoff at humans, you beast. So he's calling him a beast. He's like, you ain't a human. You ain't human. You ain't human. That's being articulated clearly here by Rox. That's very interesting to me. Davy D. Jones. That's the name of the previous king of the world. Far out. Okay. The previous king of the world was Davy D. Jones. There were people who believed that Joy Boy was the previous ruler, right? That Joy Boy was put down by the 20 kings of the world. Is this like a confirmation? This is a potential confirmation that Joy Boy's name is Davy D. Jones. It depends on who you think the king of the world was. Wow. Here we go. This is interesting as hell. So Rox has got a kind of semi-complete version. Listen to this. Insolent fool! That wretch was never king. Not for a single moment. Thou hast no place in the fate that binds Moo and Davy. Oh, the fate that binds Moo and Davy. Oh, we're getting it, guys. We are getting the shit. This is the substance. This is the crux. This is the underlying drama to this whole fucking world government situation. Moo and Davy, the fate that binds them. More and more I'm thinking that Joy Boy is Davy Jones here with this. Then you shouldn't be so scared. It's just a name after all. You've been afraid for a long time, haven't you? This is so interesting to me. Like, Rox has a ridiculously good amount of control over his speech and his communication for someone who's been DOMI reversied, right? Like, fuck, that's some willpower. Afraid that one day someone's gonna inherit Davy's will and fulfill the promise. Okay, fuck. Inherited will of inherited wills here, guys. Davy D. Jones. Oh! Oh! Yes, man. I wonder who scares you most. Davy D. Jones? Joy Boy? So it's constantly being teased. Are they the same guy or not? Oh, this is fantastic. They shall never resurface. The use of the word they is so infuriating. You can't tell if that means Joy Boy and Davy Jones are the same person or if they're two different people that he's talking about. Cease this babble. They shall never resurface so long as thou fades into oblivion. So it's about the family line here. It's about the bloodline. Like, he's like, as long as you guys are gone, the ones that carry the name, the secret, the ones that know about the promise, right? The promise. Fuck. And now remember, Joy Boy apologized to the people of Fishman Island for not keeping a promise. Like, this is so cool. This is, Davy. Moo has found the perfect soldiers now. A certain nation of gentle and indecisive giants. Giants? You bastard! Stay away from Harold. He just wants peace. Even Rox is like, man, my boy Harold. He just wants to save the future of Elbath. He just wants peace. He just wants peace. I've been telling him over and over and over it's not going to happen because of you guys. And here you are. Rox validated Rox completely right. And for those of us who were thinking that Harold had a plan to make it so that the giants couldn't be used, I am one of those people. I feel like this is the beginning of confirmation that Harold was right to change Elbath, seeing the way that warriors, soldiers are simply used as muscle for the ones that rule these things. Man, indeed, this is an unprecedented opportunity. A sovereign this pliable may never appear again. You little, thy current deposition is quite similar. Now, make haste. You see the eyes changing on Rox. He's being seriously dummy reversified. Like, the will of Eam is being imposed on him now. Put an end to Davy's dream. Dreams again, guys. Inherited will. Dreams. This is One Piece 101. This is peak One Piece themes. Whitebeard looking up. Can't believe his captain's being manhandled like this. What the? Rox! What happened? Did it do something to you up there? Damn it. I'm fading. Rox can tell he's losing it. He's not going to be able to stop himself moving forward. Here we fucking go. Annihilate Davy's lineage with thy own hand. Snuff out all obstacles on God Valley. Is it me or are you bigger? Fuck me. Rox has been made to grow now with these powers. These dummy reversi action has sort of pushed his physique outwards. He's made him larger and scarier. Holy fucking shit. Dude, he's bigger than Whitebeard, man. He's bigger than Whitebeard now. Out of the way. Their blood must be purged from the pages of history. The change has happened. He's not in control now. We had a little bit of control. He was speaking before. He was clear. He's gone. Rox is gone. Alright, so he leaps up and he seems to fucking jump straight onto Kaido and start to fucking screw with Kaido. He's grabbed Kaido and he absolutely yeets him, just smashes him into the side of a building, looking like he's knocking him out or something. Damn you, Rocks! Aren't we meant to be allies? He turns around and fucking... What is he? So that's Big Mom goes to attack him. And then Whitebeard comes in as well, it looks like. The eyes of Rocks are absolutely terrifying. He's gone. Whitebeard looks pissed off. You see that crackling haki that's been talked about. I think it was Library of Ahara was saying the sound effect for Rox's haki in Japanese. It's a specific different sound that is almost meant to imply the character or something is meant to imply that it's like cracklier, louder. I think this here, Whitebeard, and this crackling of the haki is him going, oh shit, this is bigger than what I can handle, and getting smashed flying. You can see the absolute huge fucking blasts out the side of God Valley from this. Oh my god. Cleaved part of the fucking mountain off. Jesus Christ. Ah, run! The mountain's falling! Man, how many boats are underneath that? That is a lot of death. Rock's just sprinting through the island. He's moving like what's his face? One of the Gorosei did. You know, the one who can turn to the bone horse. He's just getting across this thing, moving. He's hunting down his wife and child. All warships at the northeast coast have... So they're getting smashed and taken out. So the northeast coast ships have all been crushed by the side of God Valley that has collapsed. Was God Valley completely destroyed? Was this island destroyed in this fucking exchange? Because, like, that's one of the peaks down, gone. Get away from the island! All ships pull back! Fucking hell, man. Northeast coast. Now we've got some celestial dragons crying the blues. Still, some of them trapped, trying to get out to safety. Remember, this was all supposed to be a fun little game for them. They did not anticipate how fucking hard this was gonna go. Northeast coast, that was close. No, who is responsible? This unforgivable act must be punished. They still don't get it. You are not in control here, bro. There is a lot more going on. Everyone, hurry. Don't set sail without us, or you'll all be put to death. So Marines trying to get out of there, trying to save their lives, being told, fall back. But, like, make sure that you carry these piss-weak members of the herd out. Make sure that the celestial dragons get out, or they'll just fucking execute you for not saving them later anyway. Okay, in the southwest region. Come on, Rayleigh. This island's toast. Roger's safe, right? Treasure. Isn't this incredible? Wow, it's a dead end. All right, so is that members of Rox's crew, or is that members of Roger's crew? I'm not sure. Move it. Damn it. Oh. All right, so this here. See the little Z's here in this treasure chest? That is the baby Shanks probably in that treasure chest. It's closed shut on him after he went looking for the jewels or whatever he got attracted to last week. This, it looks like, is how Shanks winds up in the hands of the Gold Roger Pirates and fuck yes, becomes one of the future Yonko and does the bits. You know how it is. Growing up on the Pirate King's ship will do things to him, man. Dragon. Ruined. Wrecked. Completely crestfallen. Damn it. I couldn't even save one tiny baby. Where did he go? That would be so fucked up if you were trying to save somebody, anybody, in the middle of all this carnage, and you fall over and the baby's just gone. Like, wait, Kuma, give it a rest. It would be too risky to keep trying to save people. So now we're getting to the scary nature of the calls that people in the Revolutionary Army have always had to make. They've made them even since this point when they were children, right? Like Ivankov is going like, Kuma, man, we can't save everybody. You can't save everybody. Somewhere you have to draw a line and get out. And that is, it's interesting to me that he ain't having that. Kuma, from the get-go, was, I sacrifice my body for the right things. I do the right things. I be the hero, because he had that joy boy. He had that figure of hope and of how morality works, and he had that bar to try and reach, you know. There might still be more people out there. Found one. So who's Kuma saying? It isn't Captain Chod, is it? Damn that Ganzui. He's not feeling good after the booger explosions he experienced in the last chapter. I didn't realize that was even going on. I just saw the explosions. I needed to read it better. It's good to see some of the Baroque works powers being recycled. Or recycled isn't the right word. It's good to see those powers earlier on in the One Piece world. Shiki, asshole, you'll never make it off this island, you hear? So that's... Ganzui seems like he's finally been put down. John's trying to get out of there. Shiki's got some treasure. Shiki put down Ganzui and no one gets the drop on me. Yeah. You're a movie villain, Shiki. You've got a bit more cachet. You've got a little bit more in the bank, man. Shiki stocks are higher. Everyone to the coast. We need stretchers. We need stretchers. The idea that they... Who's yelling that? Is it the Marines? Is it the pirates? Because who's got stretchers? You know what I mean? Who's got stretchers? Oh, man. Everyone to the coast. Okay, sorry. I just got a message on my phone saying that I missed a delivery. That's fun. Okay, everyone to the coast. We need stretchers. We can't. The forest's on fire. Oh, shit, he's caught up. Alright, Rox has caught up to his family. Now, we know Blackbeard gets out, right? But what we don't know is if Blackbeard sees his mum murdered in front of his eyes. Or his father. We don't know. Okay. Zebek! He looks... So, you lost? I'm sorry, it's our fault. You faced that thing to save us. Even though you weren't ready yet. What does this mean? How were they preparing to take on Eam? You weren't ready yet. He knew he wasn't ready yet when he went to the Room of Flowers. What does he know that he needs to do? Because that's what Luffy or whoever's going to have to do to beat Eam. Fuck. And she knows, right? So Rox has been sharing with his wife his plans, right? She knows that it's too early. She knows that he got done because they jumped the gun. They moved before they were ready. They had a plan or something. This is very interesting. We have no choice but to jump into the sea and swim. I won't let the Davy clan end here. We'll survive no matter what. Now that is a very important point. If the Davy clan gets out of Gob Valley, it's like Nico Robin getting out of O'Hara. It's big for the future of the world and the truth of what's playing out here. Escapees spotted on the coast. Somebody's loading up a gun. What is it? Rox comes in. He's looking like he wants to do some kill. Oh! She runs the... So they're trying to put her down. They're shooting cannonballs at her so she can't escape to the water. Oh no, poof poof. The person who was still in need that Kuma saw was Blackbeard's mother. This is unreal. Poof poof gets him off the island. Does he poof himself out of there? Wow. Wow. So would it have looked to the military and maybe to Rox even, would it have looked like they killed the family? So has Kuma successfully done what he kind of did on Subodi Archipelago, where he pushed everybody to safety? Fucking MVP, man. Kuma is the MVP of this fucking series. If the reason that the D-Clan can live to fight the day is because Kuma, again, makes it so that the major players are out of harm's way. This is seriously useful ability. And I can see now why Eam would have a fucking problem with Buccaneers. They just are in the right place at the right time to screw them up. Fuck, that's so good. That's so good. So does that mean Eam thinks that those D-Clan members are dead, and that the military thinks it, and that even maybe Rox thinks it? Davy, next. Davy, next. So he's referring to Rox as Davy. Rox knows he's not Davy, and Rox has told Eam he's not Davy, but there's something about how Rox looks that appears so much to Eam like Davy Jones that he's calling him Davy Jones. Just like when he was calling Luffy Joy Boy when Luffy's Luffy. Extinguish all who remain on the island. Now I think, my friends, we are going to see Roger Rox Garp time. Fuck yes. Vice Admiral Garp! Exactly like I said. Like clockwork. Vice Admiral Garp, please hurry up. I told you to get the hell out of here. How long are you gonna stick around? Roger, where are you? I'm fine. Let me know when everyone's on board. Okay, we're rallying the other major players. Yeah, stop it, Rox! So is he taking out members of his own crew? Okay, yes he is. Which, you know, even if Rox wasn't DOMI reversied, there's members of the Rox crew taking each other out right now on the island. Like, he's fucking lost it. Bring it on, Rox! Who's yelling that? Who yelled that? Garp, Roger, Davy? Whoosh. Wait, what the hell have you turned into? Okay, so now we've got Garp and Roger looking up to a DOMI reversified, giant-looking, demon-looking Rox. You know, I'd always wondered how this fight would look. What with the fact that we all knew Rox is a little bit smaller than a lot of his crew. It doesn't look like what we thought it would look like, does it? He's big. He's scary. Here we fucking go. Roger, Garp! Oh wow, he's cutting through. His force of will is cutting through. He's doing it during DOMI Reversi. This voice, please. What's with that expression? Oh, fuck, it is. It is what people thought was going to happen. He's crying. He's losing it. Through the DOMI Reversi, he's screaming, kill me. Take me down. Wow. Wow. Soldiers that had fought each other, well, not soldiers, pirates, men, whatever you want to call them, who have traded, who have faced each other, who have locked horns, who have clashed swords. There's this thing in One Piece. It's like my enemy is the only one who really knows me. You know, like when Garp is and Roger, when Roger's saying, man, I need you to raise Ace. You know, there's this in my enemy's eyes, they're the ones who get it. They truly get it because they're invested in this as much as I am. Like, Rox is like, you two, I need you to put me down. That's so cool. And look, for those power scaling, I think this is up for the Rox stocks, don't you? Like, we're about to see Roger and Garp take on one. Like, it's 2v1. For a lot of people, that's enough. Mind you, I don't know how much of a power buff you get from DOMI REVERSI. Because he's clearly bigger, he's stronger. There is a lot of fun stuff going on here, people. A lot of fun stuff. So much cool lore coming out on the Davy D. Jones side of things. But here we have it. We have, because of an extraordinarily funny choice of words, we don't know whether or not Joy Boy and Davy are separate people or if they're the same person because of this fucking... Where is it? It's just a name after all. it's... Where was it? Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I wonder who scares you most. Davy D. Jones, Joy Boy. Cease this bubble. They shall never resurface. They. It sounds like it's plural. Right? But, like... I've wondered for a little while, like, was Joy Boy, did he pass down will that was interpreted in two different ways? So you had this sort of Blackbeard interpretation of Joy Boy's dream and this sort of Luffy, Roger side interpretation of Joy Boy's dream. It's looking more like Davy and Joy Boy were two people with two dreams. But I still haven't taken my eggs out of the Joy Boy and Davy Jones are the same guy basket. They shall never resurface so long as thou fades into oblivion. Thou. He's calling Rox Davy. So Rox presents as Davy, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that this is now Davy's one guy, Joy Boy's another, but I'm not 100%. What a fucking chapter. This has been so good. Good to see that, like, give a sense of the strength of Rox over the rest of his crew. He sends everybody flying. He takes all of the big players out with relative ease. But he knows that the only two guys that have got a chance of bringing him down are Garp and Roger, because he asked them to do it, right? If he didn't think they could do it, he probably wouldn't say it. I mean, he might ask Harold if Harold was here, because they had here a number of fights. But I think this bit with Blackbeard's mother, I think Eris or whatever, where she's like, "Man, I'm so sorry. It's our fault. You faced that thing to save us." It's so beautiful from her to blame herself for the pain Rox is going through here. But, like, those words, man, even though you weren't ready yet, they had a plan. They had an idea of what they were going to do to Emu, whatever. Fuck, I always say Emu. Anyway. MVP of God Valley so far for me is Kuma, man. Kuma. He's a superhero. He's saving people left, right, and center. And it looks like he gets himself out of there as well. Very, very cool. Very impressive. Yeah. O'Hara lives. Davy Clan lives. I am very excited to see what happens with Garp and Roger and Rox. Thank you very much for joining us. Anyone who came along and had a listen or had a look, the saga, as always, continues. Please like, subscribe, send abuse. You know how it is. Thanks, guys.